Hello everyone, and thank you so much for coming to support the annual FSL Excellence Award Ceremony. I'm Passion Williams, and I currently serve as the National Panhellenic Council President and the President of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Hi everyone, I'm Mia Raghuan, Panhellenic President and a member of Alpha Phi, and we are your hosts for the evening. Tonight we are recognizing the most outstanding members and chapters who have shown they are dedicated to the success of our community and the University of Oregon. I would like to thank all the chapters and applicants for the multitude of exceptional applications that were received. It is clear that our community is full of bright, distinguished students, and I am so honored to help present these awards tonight.
These awards are here to provide recognition to the individuals and chapters who are excelling by representing our community values. Let's start by recognizing who is with us this evening. Please raise your hand, stand or clap, or even cheer, whatever works for you, if you are a current chapter president. If you are a former chapter president. Current executive board member. Current council executive board member. Participated in the Emerging Leaders Retreat. Delegate of the FSL Safety and Wellness Leadership Board. Housing Director or Housing Corp Board member. Or a University of Oregon staff or administrator.
This audience is filled with so many incredible people who lead, inspire, and propel our community forward. Remember to tag @Oregon FSL on Instagram to share the moments of tonight, and of course, never to miss one of Jad's amazing edits. Also remember, we want to capture moments too, and we'll be taking photos after every award is announced at the front of the stage. Make sure to stop there to grab pictures after tonight's program too.
Now let's kick off the evening with the first award of the evening. To present this award, please welcome Ethan Kim, President of IFC.
Thanks, Passion. Oh, that's loud. The relationship between FSL and athletics continues to grow. One of the greatest partnerships we have is with Doug Football. Many of us attended the spring game and competed to see which chapter could have the most members there. I know I'm looking forward to a great season this year. Go Ducks! Last week, the winners of this spring game competition were invited to play a game of touch football on Autzen Stadium. They were joined by Coach Dan Lanning, who offered his appreciation for their support and signed footballs for them to keep. I'm excited to announce the winner of this year's spring game are Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated. Woo! Pi Psi. Tri Delta. Phi Gamma Delta. And Kappa Alpha Theta. Congratulations.
Please welcome our Director of Fraternity and Sorority Life, Catlin Roberts, to talk about the history of standards of excellence and to provide an update on fraternity and sorority life at the University of Oregon.
Thank you, Mia. Okay, I know that this is kind of non-traditional, this is a new setting, but when our original venue was canceled, we had to pivot and find a new date and find a new location, and thank God today Oregon is not Oregoning, and it's a beautiful day. So just enjoy the weather and the sunshine. This is one of my favorite nights all year because we get to recognize all of you and your accomplishments. This year has definitely been one of learning and growth for all of us. We've had some unique challenges, you could say, and we've also had some incredible accomplishments. Over the last year, we've had a number of staff changes, and I want to introduce Griffin Poocher, our coordinator of FSL. Some of you may recognize Griffin as she served as our Panhellenic president 2 years ago. She went on and got her master's degree and started living her adult life, and now she is back working with us, and we couldn't be happier. Let's see. Jad Tryon is approaching his 4th anniversary in the FSL office. Jad's the one who keeps us all organized. He handles all the paperwork side of things. If you've ever paid a bill, updated a roster, or maybe even just stopped by the FSL office, you've probably met Jad. If you've checked out our social media, you've probably seen his influence there as well. Tonight he's capturing memories for us as he is a very talented photographer. This summer we'll be completing a search for a new assistant director. If all goes well, that person will be here by the time you return in the fall. If you haven't stopped by the FSL office, please do. We always have snacks and coffee and the good ice. We recently added a large TV screen, so please stop by and watch some of these amazing championship sporting events that our Ducks are participating in. Okay, I know that this year was full of some new challenges for us. Tackling some serious safety issues was not easy for any of us. Trust me, it wasn't fun for me either. For our chapter presidents especially, I know it hasn't been easy to explain the social directive and the new social policy to your members, but you've all worked really hard and I appreciate your efforts. I want to take a second to acknowledge some brave leaders in our community. 40 members of our FSL community attended the Association of Fraternity Leadership and Values West Leadership Conference in Anaheim this past February. They heard from award-winning speakers, met other fraternity and sorority leaders from all over the country, and came up with ideas to make your chapters and our community better. If you attended AFLV this year, will you please stand up? They're a pretty remarkable group. Student life outside the classroom is an integral component of the college experience. Involvement not only makes a large campus feel smaller, it also helps promote academic and personal success. Sororities and fraternities are just one way to get involved at UO. The Oregon Fraternity and Sorority Life community strives to be values-based with commitments to our 5 pillars of excellence: the siblinghood, leadership development, academic excellence, civic engagement, and values integration. The Chapter Standards of Excellence program at University of Oregon aims to challenge the fraternity and sorority community and its membership to live up to the common ideals upon which our organizations were founded. Knowing that individual members and chapters' actions reflect on all fraternity and sorority members at Oregon and nationwide, our community can only be as strong as our weakest link. The Chapter Standards of Excellence program challenges all Oregon fraternity and sorority members to have integrity, steadfast adherence to the oaths we took as we make lifelong commitments to our respective organizations. By providing a set of standards that reflect these common principles, the Standards of Excellence program provides fraternity and sorority chapters at Oregon a level of accountability with an opportunity to seek distinction, like tonight. In the end, the goal of the Standards of Excellence is simple. As members of fraternities and sororities, we should be better for our affiliation, the campus improved for our involvement, and the greater community enhanced for our contribution. I'm honored to be here with you this evening to celebrate the success of you as an FSL community and as individuals within that community. You should all be proud of your contributions that you are making to your chapters, your organizations, UO's campus, the greater Eugene community, and in some instances, the world at large. While there are only so many awards, every chapter here tonight is pursuing the highest form of fraternity and sorority. The selection committee was so impressed by this year's submissions. This is a true testament to all of you, your chapters, and the work your community does. I truly believe that when done right, the fraternity and sorority experience is the best learning environment, support system, and home on a college campus. It is up to each of us here tonight to strive to live our ritual on a daily basis, to wear our letters proudly, to support each other, to challenge each other, and to hold each other accountable to the commitments we have made. Finally, to all the seniors here tonight, congratulations on your accomplishments and best of luck in your future endeavors. Yeah, you all deserve that. I've been doing this job, not at Oregon this long, but for a really long time, longer than you all have been alive. And I think this year is maybe the hardest year for me to say goodbye to some of our seniors. So thank you. I think that's a good thing because you're just such amazing people that it's really hard to say goodbye. But I know it's just until next time. I hope you take some time to reflect on the memories with those around you and the impact that the community has had upon you. Congratulations to all of our winners tonight, and thank you for making this the best job ever.
Thank you, Catlin. Now, please welcome Angela Menes, Multicultural Sorority and Fraternity Council President and member of Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated, and Angel Ayala, MSFC Vice President of Internal Affairs and member of Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
Thank you. The friendships created in fraternities and sororities are based on the shared values of the organization and our community. These relationships provided you with support to be involved, challenged, and engaged throughout your college experience. These are the people who you have made a commitment to and who have made a commitment to you, so that you all can hold each other accountable to live your lives to the fullest.
Tonight we will be presenting the FSL Pillar Awards for our Multicultural Sorority and Fraternity Council and the National Pan-Atlantic Council. These pillars represent the values of fraternity and sorority life at the University of Oregon: community awareness, leadership and engagement, scholarship and learning, philanthropy and service, sisterhood and brotherhood, involvement, and values integration. The first awards are for brotherhood and sisterhood. The connections you formed during your time in our community have the potential to last a lifetime. The friendships you create are based on the shared values of your organization and of our community. These relationships provide you with support to be involved, challenged, and engaged throughout your life, or throughout your college experience and the rest of your life. Congratulations to the chapters who have demonstrated our outstanding brotherhood and sisterhood.
Starting with Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated
and
Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Congratulations. Please welcome Luke Marshall, IFC Vice President of Membership Development and member of Sigma Chi.
The Standards of Excellence Membership Development section focuses on academic achievement, career preparation, membership orientation, education, and leadership development. The chapters recognized tonight have continuously excelled academically, utilized available resources to promote the success of their members, and prepared their members for life after college. Their members are involved in a wide variety of campus leadership positions, including research assistants, athletic interns, and all kinds of other incredible opportunities. In addition to their involvement on campus, these chapters prioritize their organization's values and ritual. They make sure their new members learn the importance of incorporating these into their everyday lives and challenge initiated members to do the same. Please join me in congratulating tonight's recipients for the Membership Development Award. Delta Tau Delta and Gamma Phi Beta.
Never fear.
Is the next one me? Thank you. Next, please welcome IFC Vice Presidents of Public Relations and Administration, Max Metcalf of Sigma Nu and Max Tangerlini of Theta Chi.
Hey everyone. The core value of scholarship is the basis and identity of our community. As a member, the experiences you get involved with contribute to your academic success and personal development. Whether a program is social, philanthropic, or academic, it is designed to positively contribute to your learning here at the University of Oregon.
The FSL Pillars of Scholarship and Learning recognizes that MSFC or NPHC chapters who excel in scholarship development of their members. They focus on developing the whole person in order to prepare their members for every success.
Congratulations to our FSL Pillar Scholarship and Learning recipients tonight. Yeah. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
And Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
Please join me in welcoming IFC Vice Presidents of Recruitment, Jamie Whiting, member of Pi Kappa Phi, and Sebastian Garth, member of Lambda Chi Alpha.
Thank you, Mia. The chapter management section of Standards of Excellence recognizes chapters for their participation in the community and for excelling at the day-to-day management of their chapter.
The chapters recognized tonight have attended the Fraternal Leadership Academy, Emerging Leaders Retreat, and are actively involved with their council. Within their chapter, they have set goals and made plans for achieving those goals. Their advisors are actively involved and their members are actively engaged. Congratulations to the recipients of the Chapter Management Award. Alpha Chi Omega. Chi Omega. Delta Gamma. Kappa Alpha Theta.
Yes, President.
And Pi Kappa Alpha.
Yay, baby. Okay, Claire. Okay.
All right. Next, I'd like to welcome Xander Perez, IFC Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, a member of Beta Theta Pi, and Katie Lance, Pan-Hellenic Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, a member of Pi Beta Phi.
Our community is focused on being leaders on campus and in our organizations. As members, we all have a variety of leadership opportunities in our organization and in our community as well. Through these opportunities, we develop leadership skills that could be applied in a variety of other roles.
The chapters being recognized tonight for the FSL pillar in leadership and engagement consistently encourage leadership development among their members. Members are included in the planning and execution of chapter functions, events, and regularly collaborate with other organizations.
Please congratulate the recipient of the FSL Pillar for Leadership and Engagement Award.
Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
Rhiannon, sit down.
Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
And Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Please welcome Ella Nuprock, Panhellenic Co-Director of Recruitment Counselors and member of Kappa Kappa Gamma, and Sydney Weddle, Panhellenic Co-Director of Recruitment Counselors and member of Gamma Phi Beta.
Fraternities and sororities are structured as small communities within the larger campus community. Involvement in campus life outside of the FSL community is highly encouraged for all chapter members. Extracurricular involvement of chapter members and chapter participation in campus events enhances the campus image of fraternities and sororities and enriches the college experience of chapter members.
The Standards of Excellence External Relations section recognizes chapters who are involved on campus in a wide array of activities. They regularly engage their alumni and family members. Service and philanthropy are a core value of fraternities and sororities, and these chapters have excelled in giving back to the community. They've also worked to develop relationships with staff and faculty, as well as other fraternities and sororities on campus.
Please help me congratulate the recipients of the External Relations Award.
Delta Tau Delta, Chi Psi, and Kappa Delta.
Next, I would like to invite Harper Wells, Pan-Hellenic Director of Recruitment Operations and member of Alpha Chi Omega, to present the next award.
Within our communities of motivated members, there is a large amount of time and energy that we commit to the communities around us. Members of our communities raise several hundreds of thousands of dollars for charitable organizations. Organizations work together and compete to contribute to the communities around us.
The organizations we recognize tonight put service above self and have made a lasting impact in our community and beyond. The FSL Pillar for Philanthropy and Service goes to Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated, and Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
Go Angel, go Angel.
Please join me in welcoming Mally Balzer, Panhellenic Vice President of Accountability and Risk and member of Delta Gamma, and Aiden Macheski, IFC Vice President of Accountability and Risk and member of Beta Theta Pi.
An excellent fraternity or sorority chapter places a strong emphasis on risk management, risk education, adherence to FSL and university policies, and encouraging responsible social events. Each chapter is obliged to provide a safe environment and respect the rights of others.
The recipients of the Standards of Excellence Policy Compliance Award have excelled at making sure their members and guests are in a safe environment and educated their members on important issues facing our community.
Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients of the Policy Compliance Award. Firstly, Chi Omega,
Delta Tau Delta,
and Kappa Delta.
Joining us now is Gracie Miller, Panhellenic Vice President of Membership Engagement and member of Delta Delta Delta.
No community is created the same, and each has challenges and opportunities. Our community is dedicated to identifying the issues relevant to us and addressing them accordingly. But being in our community is more than an individual experience. You'll be a part of a legacy that you will help define. Solving the issues relevant to our community means that you will be dedicated to and take part in taking care of one another. The FSL Pillar for Community Awareness is presented to Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated and Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
I'd like to invite Margot Schulz, Panhellenic Vice President of Public Relations and Administration and member of Kappa Delta, to present the next award.
In our community, we are privileged to have 20 beautiful chapter facilities to house some of our chapters. These facilities house on average 50 people and are more than 100 years old. As you can imagine, it takes a lot to keep them going. Most important is the safety of the residents who live in these facilities. These chapters regularly conduct fire drills, safety checks, and have made accommodations for all members and perform well on their annual county inspections. Congratulations to the recipients of the SOE Housing Management Award. Chi Omega.
Delta Tau Delta,
Kappa Delta, Kappa Alpha Theta, and Delta Delta Delta.
All right, please welcome Brenda Durantes Palacios, MSFC Vice President of External Affairs and Chapter President of Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated.
Fraternities and sororities are responsible for teaching and upholding the values of our organizations, the fraternity and sorority community, and the University of Oregon. These chapters excel in educating.
We threatens to quit every year. Our NPHC community would not be here where it is today without his relentless drive and encouragement. I am pleased to recognize the Chapter Advisor of the Year, Damian Pitts.
Please welcome Caden Meeker, IFC Vice President of Membership Experience and member of Beta Theta Pi, to present the next award.
The Emerging Leader of the Year Award recognizes individuals for their contribution to their chapter, the fraternity and sorority community, and the university. These individuals have shown high potential for continued leadership in the community, and we can't wait to see what they will do. This year's recipients have proven to be excellent representatives of their respective organizations. The Fraternity Emerging Leader of the Year have represented their chapters at the Fraternal Leadership Academy and the Association of Fraternal Leadership and Values Conference. They always bring their A games and share a vision to move our community forward. Their chapters have taken a new approach to old traditions in many ways, and these leaders will help lead the way. This year's Fraternity Emerging Leaders are Jairi Ash Shakur, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Jacob Mailman, Alpha Epsilon Pi. Lorenzo Russell, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Angel Ayala, Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated. The Sorority Emerging Leaders of the Year represented their chapters at the Emerging Leaders Retreat in April. As members of outstanding chapters, these individuals are definitely doing their fair share. More than just leaders, they are confident women who inspire others to lead as well. This year's Sorority Emerging Leaders of the Year are M. Stanton, Gamma Phi Beta, and Islati Alvarez, Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated.
Now please welcome our Safety and Wellness Board liaisons, Elizabeth Kozin, member of Kappa Delta, and Levi Hall, member of Sigma Chi.
Every year, we recognize our council presidents for their service and leadership throughout the year. Their commitment to our community, to our FSL community, is pivotal to our community's success. They have all done an excellent job in representing FSL members, chapters, and the community on a variety of issues.
Please join us in thanking these amazing leaders for their commitment to the University of Oregon Fraternity and Sorority community. Ethan Kim.
Angela Jimenez.
Passion Williams.
Mia Ragland.
And Mariana Marquez.
Next, I would like to invite Angela Jimenez, MSFC President, back on stage to join me in presenting the next award.
Our chapter presidents often serve in a thankless role. The Chapter Presidents of the Year Award recognizes those presidents who both demonstrate outstanding chapter leadership, the ability to motivate and inspire, strong character, and high ideals. The recipients are positive role models and are leaders who will leave their organization stronger and better than when they took office. This year, we received such outstanding nominations that we are recognizing chapter presidents from all 4 of our councils.
All right. This recipient has made a lasting impact on the FSL community at the University of Oregon. He's compassionate, motivated, and determined to put others before himself. His FSL leadership journey began when he attended the Emerging Leaders Retreat as a freshman. Then, as a junior, he attended the Fraternal Leadership Academy and helped write a new mission statement for our FSL community. His commitment and dedication are truly impressive. As chapter president, he led his chapter through the typical challenges and successes with ease. He helped his chapter grow to 200 members while still maintaining a strong brotherhood and commitment to academics. He has achieved all this while interning with the U Athletics Department, often spending long hours at sporting events and then going home to handle business of the fraternity. I'm so honored to present this award to Ethan Kim of Sigma Nu.
The recipient of the MPHC Fraternity Chapter President of the Year saw the potential in his chapter from the beginning. One of his primary areas of focus has been to revitalize a chapter that had been struggling for years. When he took office, membership was below the statutory minimum required by the national fraternity, which limited their influence and presence on campus. He implemented strategies to boost recruitment, including hosting open houses and collaborating with campus organizations to showcase what the chapter had to offer. Through these efforts, they have not only surpassed the minimum membership requirements, but have also cultivated a diverse and engaged group of brothers who are eager to contribute. This revitalization has strengthened their voice and established the chapter as a respected entity within the university community. He set goals centered around sustainability and legacy. By laying the groundwork, he hopes to leave a lasting impact that future leaders can build upon, ensuring the chapter remains vibrant and relevant. One of his aspirations for the FSL community at the University of Oregon has been to enhance genuine community engagement among all chapters. He recognizes that fostering connections beyond formal events is essential for building a strong network. To implement his vision, he has organized more casual gatherings such as picnics and game nights where members have interacted and in a relaxed setting. He has also encouraged collaboration between chapters on service projects that benefit the local community. By promoting these, he has created a sense of belonging and that transcends the boundaries of individual organizations, ultimately strengthening the FSL community as a whole. Congratulations to our MPHC Chapter President of the Year, Lou Llewellyn, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
The recipient of the Multicultural Sorority and Fraternity Council Sorority President of the Year focused on building trust within her chapter through transparency and approachability. She has increased communication among leadership in the chapter by modeling the way. She is responsive and supportive and has encouraged her members to do the same. In addition to serving her own chapter, she also served MSFC Council as Vice President of External Affairs. She takes her commitment to her leadership roles seriously. She holds herself to the highest standard and expects others to do the same. With her guidance, her chapter welcomed a record-breaking number of new members and continues to celebrate new successes. She has also been recognized as one of UO's 25 Ducks this year. Congratulations to the MSFC Chapter President of the Year, Brenda Durantes Palacios, Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated.
The recipient of the Panhellenic Sorority Chapter President of the Year focused on building trust within her chapter through transparency and approachability. She wanted the sorority to feel like home. In the early days of her term as president, she dedicated her time to getting to know each and every one of her members. She increased communication among leadership in the chapter by modeling the way. She is always responsive and encouraged her exec to do the same. Not only has she been a role model for her chapter, but she has also been a role model for other chapter presidents. Supporting each other and encouraging and offering encouragement when needed was a cornerstone of her presidency. As a leader, she exhibits integrity and is not afraid to hold others accountable to their values. She has stood up for women in our community and demanded safer social environments. Her commitment to creating a culture of care has not only built relationships but strengthened our entire community. Congratulations to our Panhellenic Sorority Chapter President of the Year, Mia Ragland, Alpha Phi.
Congratulations. Please welcome Ethan Kim, IFC President and member of Sigma Nu, and Mia Ragland, Panhellenic President and member of Alpha Phi, to present the next award.
The FSL Legacy Award is a new award this year. It is given to individuals who have quietly or not so quietly left their mark on our community in more ways than we can imagine. They have brought us together across chapters and across councils. They have led their own organizations with determination and passion. The impact of the work they have done will be felt for years to come.
These individuals embody the ideal sorority woman and fraternity man. We are so proud of their accomplishments. Please help me recognize the first ever recipients of the University of Oregon Fraternity and Sorority Life Legacy Award. Kate Robbins, Delta Delta Delta. Gannon Gowell, Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated.
And finally, KJ Horsley, Sigma Nu.
I'd like to welcome to the stage last year's Fraternity Man of the Year and former IFC President, and now I guess the first recipient of the University of Oregon Fraternity and Sorority Life Legacy Award, KJ Horsley of Sigma Nu.
Oh, he hasn't gotten it yet.
Sorry, KJ.
Almost.
The next award recognizes fraternity men for their outstanding continued service to the fraternity and sorority community. Strong academics, significant campus and community participation, strong personal character, and for being positive role models. This year's first Fraternity Man of the Year is a leader in every aspect. He excels in the values of brotherhood, academics, leadership, service, and community awareness. He places an emphasis on giving back to the greater UO community by embracing his fraternity history and living the values of love, truth, and honor. He has guided them through challenges and successes and continues to do the same for the Interfraternity Council. Members of the community respect him as he challenges them to realize their highest potential. He exemplifies what it means to be a fraternity man at the University of Oregon through his scholarship, leadership, and involvement in the FSL community and on campus. And just last week, he was recognized as one of UO's 25 Ducks. Please join me in congratulating this year's Fraternity Man of the Year, Ethan Kim, Sigma In. The next recipient of the Fraternity Man of the Year attended the Emerging Leaders Retreat and immediately established himself as someone everyone wanted to get to know. As a member of a smaller chapter, he's taken on multiple roles simultaneously. He enthusiastically attends the events of as many other organizations as he can and has made it a point to get to know members of all fraternity and sororities. In his chapter, he has encouraged brothers when they needed it and always shows up to put in work. Please join me in congratulating the Fraternity Man of the Year, Daniel Gomez, Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated. Our final recipient of the Fraternity Man of the Year award is someone who transferred to UO with the dream of reestablishing the chapter of his fraternity. While he had some extremely dedicated alumni supporting him, he was the only undergrad member working to start the chapter. Even with one of the most demanding schedules required of a challenging academic program, demands of a student athlete, and adjusting to life far from home, he has been highly successful in all areas. In just a couple weeks, he will be traveling to Africa with 40 other student athletes to do service work, even missing his own graduation ceremony. Oh, and he's leaving UO with the Big Ten championship ring. Please congratulate our final Fraternity Man of the Year, Bryson Cobbins, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Please welcome Griffin Pucher, FSL Coordinator and Panhellenic Advisor, formerly Panhellenic President, and member of Gamma Phi Beta.
Okay, hi everybody. I am going to be presenting the Sorority Women of the Year Award. So the Sorority Women of the Year Award recognizes individuals for their outstanding and continued service to the FSL community, strong academics, significant campus and community participation, strong personal character, and being positive role models. This year's first recipient has shown exemplary qualities of what it means to be a well-rounded member of FSL at the University of Oregon. She is a role model who has led with kindness and empathy for the entire Panhellenic community, as well as in her own chapter. She upholds her organization's values with every endeavor she takes on, while making lasting impressions on those around her. She builds confidence in others and inspires them to action. She holds others accountable when needed. She serves on Panhellenic and has transformed the expectations of the council. Congratulations to this year's first Sorority Women of the Year recipient, Mia Ragland, Alpha Phi. All right, well, we have so many amazing, outstanding leaders, so we can't just recognize one. So there are some people who just naturally gravitate towards leadership, and our second recipient of the Sorority Women of the Year Award has simultaneously held 2 president roles, her chapter and her council, for the last year. In addition to being one of 5 women who reactivated her chapter at the University of Oregon, she has been an active voice for the entire FSL community. She is not afraid to challenge when challenge is needed. She consistently makes the effort to get to know new people. She is actively involved in other areas of campus, including Black Women of Achievement. To know her is to love her, and I'm honored to recognize the Sorority Women of the Year. Passion Williams, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. The next recipient of the Sorority Women of the Year Award naturally embodies the pillars of her organization: honesty, integrity, leadership, scholarship, and unity. She has worked hard to unify MSFC with other members of the FSL community through both council programs and individual chapter events. She has led the council as they double in size this year and has worked hard to build relationships with other leaders. Her work ethic is second to none. She gives more of herself than she will ever expect in return, and if she really likes you, you'll see that she's not so quiet. Congratulations to the Sorority Women of the Year, Angela Jimenez, Gamma Alpha Omega Sorority Incorporated. Okay, and our final recipient of the Sorority Women of the Year Award is in her second year of serving the Panhellenic Council. She is graceful, determined, and motivated. Her passion for the University of Oregon is evident in everything she does, whether it be giving tours to prospective students and their families, innovating new programs to educate sorority women, or creating memorable recruitment activities to bring new women into the Panhellenic community. She is always the utmost professional, hardest worker, and keeps the biggest smile on her face. Last week, she was recognized as one of the 25 Ducks for her leadership and accomplishments at U of O. She is incredibly humble, but she deserves every accolade she receives. I'm excited to present the Sorority Women of the Year Award to Ava Propstra, Delta Gamma.
We would now like to present the final chapter awards, Fraternity of the Year and Sorority of the Year. The chapters receiving this award have exhibited outstanding achievements academically, philanthropically, and socially. They have gone above and beyond the minimum standards set for them and have excelled in an array of areas throughout the FSL community.
This chapter, over 100 men have shown the FSL community with passion for the betterment of their members. Excellence can be achieved. They have led our community through service, philanthropy, socials, and academics. They have made lasting impressions on the Eugene community through their service. Most notably, their members have worked closely with other organizations to change the community perception of our FSL community by being leaders for change and service. They have modeled the ways for the rest of our community by focusing on academic success and making that an important part of their recruitment process. This chapter has created a culture around mutual respect and inclusion by appreciating one another. This chapter embodies the values of their organization as well as the pillars of our FSL community. Congratulations to this year's IFC Fraternity of the Year, Delta Tau Delta.
This year's Panhellenic Sorority of the Year has shown us that coming together as a sisterhood, you can achieve great things. They focus on improving their chapter GPA, and they've achieved it. They focus on providing meaningful educational experience to their members, and they achieved it. They focus on becoming more aware of the world around them, and they achieved it. This chapter has raised $7,000 for their philanthropy while also giving over 1,000 hours of service. Not only have they had incredible involvement in Panhellenic, they are also involved in many other organizations on campus. Their members are STEM majors, education majors, biology majors, and in the SOJC. This group of women understands the importance of living their values and serving as role models in our community. We are so proud of their accomplishments. Please help me in congratulating our Panhellenic Sorority of the Year. The Panhellenic Sorority of the Year is Kappa Delta. Congratulations.
Okay, the recipient of this year's NPHC Chapter of the Year Award truly embraces the FSL community. They have stepped out of their comfort zone to build genuine relationships with other organizations. They will believe that creating meaningful experiences that leave lasting impacts, engaging with other organizations in ways that feel authentic and mutually beneficial, rather than participating in surface level events that lack connection. Community building is something this chapter deeply values. They are committed to doing the work that builds real relationships and not just partnerships on paper. Every collaboration is a chance to learn, grow, and the recipient of this year's NPHC Chapter of the Year Award,
Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Yeah! I said my oh so sweet soror. Yeah! You looking good today. Well, let's say the lady looks good every day. So take notes, all you haters, take notes. I got your paper, take notes, all you haters, take notes. I'm in your dreams. She wanna be like me, so she's spelling fine with P, but she will never be a Zeta, cause she's not like me.
Tonight, I'm happy to present the MSFC Chapter of the Year Award. Though our council is small, we are involved in the FSL community and have worked hard this year. This chapter attends almost all FSL-related events, including events hosted by IFC, PHC, and MPHC orgs, with the intention of growing the relationship within councils and relationships with other orgs in general. This chapter creates respectful, scholarly men that like to collaborate with others and give back to their community, all while maintaining a great relationship with one another, treating each brother like family, and pushing each other to graduate and become the best version of themselves. Though this chapter gives hundreds of hours every year, they do not publicize or post these events. They like to give back to the community and feel that posting the events might give off the impression that they only do community service to make the fraternity look good, rather than just doing community service out of generosity and because it is the right thing to do. Congratulations to our MSFC Chapter of the Year, Sigma Lambda Beta Fraternity Incorporated. Thank you all for coming tonight. We are so happy to celebrate the amazing successes and contributions that our community and members have made to the University of Oregon this year. Please feel free to come up to the stage for photos and make sure to congratulate one another. As Jad would say, make sure to tag us in your photos so that you can all be a part of celebrations too. Congratulations to all of the award winners tonight, and thank you all for your continued work on bettering our FSL community. Please, before you leave, do not forget to grab a mini bundt cake from Nothing Bundt Cake, obviously. Hopefully this makes a great edit. Thanks, Jad. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you all for being here.
Signing off. Let me see the stack of hardware here. Holy
Hey, right here.
Hey,
Eli, show it.
You gotta drop it. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. Hey, speech.
Oh, speech. Thank you. No, please. Shout out to Penny Perini. 100% everything is all hers.
You couldn't have done it without Penny Perini.
I really can't do anything without Penny Perini.
Yeah. Look at all the hardware over here. You got a whole stack. It's up there.
Yeah, it's out there somewhere.
I didn't even clean it. Let's see the spread here. Looking good. Stacking. Speech. No.
Oh my god. Is it filming?
Yes.
Oh my god. She's coming home. She's coming second year in a row.
Second year in a row.
Oh my god. Really good.
Good job, ladies.
Have an amazing summer if you don't. I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Speech. No, okay. All right, guys.
Yeah, actually.
There we go.
Thank you. Or Jad.
What do we need?
Yeah.
You got a phone?
Oh wait, are you facing this way?
Yes. Let's do the lighting right.
Oh yeah.
Good work up there. All right, Danny, speech.
I don't know, I'm on the spot. I just want to say it's been the best 4 years of my life, so go Oregon, baby.
Go Oregon. Love having you.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys all serve. You can ask somebody to take it.
Okay, I'll see you guys.
All right, speech. speech?
What you want to hear?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't even know?
I'm just teasing.
Oh, I don't even know. I'm prepared in a moment.
I'm surprising everybody.
Well, I have a lot of dust in my eyes.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal.
It's dusty, but sorry, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. He's shutting me down.
Final thoughts?
It was a great night. I'm so proud of this community. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Resources to promote the success of their members and prepare their members for life after college. Their members are involved in a wide variety of campus events.
Oh, you can zoom out on this. It's a video.
Oh.
It's a flip.
I don't know what this is.
You ever seen a flip before?
I don't know what that is.
It's like
Oh, well, I could have done that.
hey, this is Mia. She doesn't know how to rework a flip.
I realized that Ethan's being mean to me.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, my mom used to have one of these.
Where are we at, Ava?
We are at the University of Oregon FSL Awards.